as I say, sometimes it's easy to try to make recaps with the graph already stopped, already done, right, defined, and try to look at the day and say, well, this should be the best entry. That is easy, right? But the hard part is to try to think on how to trade this in real time. That's the way I'm trying to do it, and not, for example, taking a look on the chart just to outline where the best center, but also I'm trying to look if we are in the real time, if we can catch up that entry. So that's what I'm trying to do today. Today with these recaps of the week. Let's start with the Monday, right? So Monday looks. I didn't trade Monday, right? So I didn't trade even in the week. So I didn't see that, but it was since that was a really difficult day. So we say here we have overlaps at the opening. So with a 10, it looks like a tight trading range here. Try to break out here up. Let me see here. We can make something like this. This is a trading range, right? Try to break out up and fail. So it's a it's difficult to get a trade here, but 10 is good trade to take. It's a double bottom, so it's a good signal bar. Everything is overlap, but this is a good bar. It has a good edge in terms of having follow through. So 10 is a good double bottom, right? And then we can get long there. Then we have 17, 23, 26 wedge, very well formed. Double bottom also with 9. We can buy with our limit on close of 9, even during 25 or 20 and 26. And even that 26 OB upside bar is a good entry above the moving average. Still trading range, right? But you know it needs to expand sometimes. So we can, after a wedge, we can wait for two legs up. So one leg, pull back, two legs, and then we can exit here in this 36 about bar. I think it's a good exit after a new high. So we have new high here, we have new high here, and the pullback, and then new high here. So we can expect a new deep pullback like this in two legs, two or three legs down. So 43 is a good short, I'd say. After three consecutive bear bars, some micro shadow, we can set an L2 like this. This is an L2, and then look for the close of 25, for example. Let's see if it goes there. I think it's not going there. So these guys here, they were trapped at 25. Perhaps they sell more here and get out in 30, 31. Let me see. Yes, 50% in 31. Yeah, they sell more and get out in 31. Yeah, mostly that's why the second leg up. Second leg, I don't like this 48 for second leg. With this tail here, it's not a good bar. Probably I will buy above 49. Right, so above 49 will be okay. And then we have buyers in the close of the last bear bar, this 50 that failed. So you can buy there. Okay, but in the real time, I don't know if I will do that. That's the key thing, because we have three consecutive. It's a micro channel, right? This is L1 failed. This is L2 failing too. So probably I will take this one. Yeah, probably. but it was kind of tight to the range too. So that's okay. We can get that. We can get that in the close of after 58. We can. That's is better even. You can buy here the close of 56 during 59, and then 60 is a good inside bar to get up. Right. What's happening is we have a wedge here, and that was breaking out above that wedge, so it's a failed wedge breakout here, and then it goes directly to the measure move up, right? So it goes to the, we can get that one, we can take from here like an exactly there. So that's the target for this wedge right here, and then you exit, and then we have one, two, three, another wedge here. It's a kind of expanding triangle, and then it makes a wedge top here, one, two, three, and reverse. This is a second entry. It's a L2, L1, L2, so you can get this. It's normal to get it. Then and that's what I'm saying. So in real time, I will take this one. Sometimes you say, oh no, this is a final flag, and then you're not gonna get, I'm gonna get this in real time for sure. That's for sure. Stop here in 63, and that's for sure. But when I see this wedge here, and then this 70, 71, I will get short in 71, for example. This will be my short. My short. This will be my short. So 71. It's a follow through of an L3. Right, so it's the right short here, 71, and then you spec after a wedge, you spec two legs down, right, or sideways, looking for the start of the wedge here. Look at where it goes, and so leg one, pull back, so you sell this 74 as a fade, second leg down. So at the end, good trade here, but I don't know if you you will be able to survive to this overlapping here. So in range at the beginning of the day, it was 10 points range here or so. 10, yeah, 12 points range here. So it's more scalping, right? So that was the Monday, March 4. Tuesday, March the 5th. Well, day opening with a good bear gap here, opening with a bear gap here, and a good, we can consider this like a good spike in terms of bear spike. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not, and perhaps I'm not gonna do anything here, but probably I will sell four or one even. We can sell one or four, right? So that's okay. It's a L2. So if you sell one, you sell four, that's okay. But then we got this seven. So this seven, what can do with that seven? I don't know. I don't think we can do something with seven. But the truth is that that seven tested the 50% of this gap here until 5. So this leg, they tested 50%. I'm not gonna lie to you and saying that I'm gonna put a limit order here, get short. And that's not the kind of things that I do, especially at the open when we're trying to figure out what is gonna be. But then the 8, we don't have doubt that 8 put the market always in short, right? So this is our always in short market after 8, 8, 9, 10. Those are shorts that we should take, right? And then I don't like to make operation after the third bar. So this I will pass, but then we have the 15. Above 15 is a sell based on the micro channel. So looking for the second leg and didn't work. So you might exit probably here above 22. That's an H2, right? You might exit there, but the market still keep it sideways here. So When we see this one, two, three, it's a micro wedge in 1 minute chart, perhaps we might have a good entry in 1 minute chart below 25, and then to try to look for the second leg down, looking for leg one, leg two, right? Well, then we have this fail here, so we have new lows, and then taking profit here. But this is a good this is a good leg, leaving a micro gap open here above 29, so perhaps 30 31. You can take that long, but it's high versus this potential trading range, so that's why I didn't mark it. But in the real time, perhaps we might try this one, looking for the second legs, two legs up, right? And then you could access in 36 or so. Double top here, so 37 after this strong leg. I didn't mark that. It's okay, but I didn't mark that because we have a strong leg here, so I waited for the second leg down here. Second leg 40, second entry short, and the third entry short in 42. So then we have very overlap legs here, and then 39, 46, 47, 50 is a wedge, right? 41, 42, 43, 44 break out this wedge for the wrong side, and then we have an acceleration after a failed wedge, right? So, and then that failed wedge make an here, good place to exit. But then it's a trading range here, so it's a breakout of the trading range. So trading range is here, and then you have the also target leg one, leg two here. So leg one, pull back, leg two here. So three good targets to exit. So this 60 is probably the best trade of the day. This 60 is the more clear one with stop here in 58. 58 is a breakout pullback from this 47. So it's really nice trade. This 60 is the best one of the day. You might get there until this one here is good to exit. So 17 points. Really nice trade. Really nice swing here. That was the Tuesday, no, 5th March. Wednesday 6th. What a day here. Day of 37 points range. But then it's okay at the beginning. I think that we have good reference, and the market respect the references. We see here that opening is in the high of yesterday, failing there. So B1 is a short quickly. That's a double top, good setup for getting short, and then it open with a bull gap, so we can get this L1 or L2 here, looking for filling this gap, opening gap here. But then it found the breakout point here in this swing point 36 yesterday, and then fails, right, in two legs. So we can expect two legs up, right, one or two legs up, also testing a more trading range approach. Then we have this huge 13, which is good spike, and then you can buy below 14, or even waiting for this confirmation in 16, putting the stop in the 13, helping us in that sense, because L2, L1 fell, right? So we can say L1, L2, L3 fell is here. So probably we might not have another leg down as it was, right? So 16 below 14 will be good longs here, and we can look for the second leg down. So we can one leg, second leg up, and then exit here in the height of the day, right? Basically is that. They makes put those additional bars above high of yesterday, perhaps a buy here, above 20 is good one thing, yes. Stop below 15 or so, and then wait for the breakout. When the breakout make the pullback like 25, you can buy in 25 close, you can buy above 26, right? And then you can look for a swing like what, 2 or 3 legs up like was here. So we have a wedge here closing the gap here. Look at this, beautiful. It was the magnet here closing the target. That's the target for everyone, and then exit, right? So we might have here after that wedge 2 legs down, 1 2 legs here, so you can get short here and get this 44 and exit a bit above 45. So 45 is a H2 long here, looking for another leg above EMA, above moving average. Really good trade here, and it fails in 49. So you might have take a stop here, put it in a break even after 4 legs failing in the close of 33, and then get this bar 49. When this bar 49 shove up, we immediately we need to switch to always in short market, and then try to find the best way to get short. We have this micro gap open at the time of forming the 50-51. You can set out our limit order there, or even you can fade 51 if you want. You can even fade 50, but you need to be conscious that your stop needs to be up there, right? That's reality. Second leg down 53. We have this leaving even a micro gap here, so you can fade 54, or even you can fade, you can make a minimum order in the close of 54 after 55, meaning 56. I choose that one, but you can even fade 54 for the third legs. Now we have a target because this is now trading range, so lot of the day is the target, or even the same here, breakout pullback point, right, where it fails before. So then it's come there like in a great wedge here, very well formed. So you can put a limit order to exit here, or even to enter into a new trade for the wedge that we have. Keep wedge bottom, double bottom here, beautiful. You can even go long in the close of 58 or above 58, but it didn't like that bar. I think after this strong, but this is kind of deep pullbacks within these 3 legs, so you can get this, but I don't know. I prefer doing here with a limit order. 2 legs down, failed. You can exit below 63. Then you have 3 more legs, double bottom again. You can do the same thing here and get 2 legs up and exit. So that was the day, trading range day. I think that we got good swings within this wide trading range. So we have here 21 point swings. This is beautiful. If we got it here below 14, it's gonna be more than 25 points. And then this one here, the best of the best. This is the best trade in the short, is this one, right? So it's 26 points, 25, 26 points. So those two swings are really the nice ones to take in this Wednesday. March the 7th, very nice payout this day. Despite that we have just 25 points of range, which is short, right? For we usually have 45, 50 points, 1.5. It's good to see that the reference of the market have been leaving is being respecting very well. So you see here, this is a opening gap, bull opening gap, and there is coming to test the breakout point again as did the past day. You see the past day make the same thing, right? So breakout point, it goes to test it again, and then today do the same behavior. So opening gap, bull opening gap, and then breakout pullback here in four. So you can anticipate that and make an order, limit order there in four, or even buy above four, and it gives us in a wedge three legs up 18 points trade. So it's a good swing here starting the day. Good always to start the day started the green. Three, why will not go short three? It's potential trading range here, tight trading range. So you're not gonna sell low here versus one, right? So you can even take it, but you know, it's not the ideal one. You will need more price action, right? In that sense. But then when you see these four coming into the breakout pullback point, it's a good point to get long there with limit order. Three legs up, it makes two legs down exactly like one pullback leg two here. So good price action after a wedge. You expect two legs down, you have it, and then 26 a good signal bar to trend resumption. One, two, three, another wedge double top. You might go short on 36. Yes, could be good one then. Two legs down. One, two legs. So it's out here. And then we have this like a trading range now. When we break down about 48, we should look for the measure move off of this trading range up here like this. So one, two, three, one, two, three is a wedge, another wedge. So we might expect two legs downs again. So good price action. We can see how the wedge works, and the two legs clearly, two legs clearly, two legs clearly. That's what we expect from after a wedge and then resumption. So this here, for example, 42 that I mark is a H2 fail, it's a L2 fail, so we can get long here trying to anticipate the breakout of this certain range was very short and get those 12 points up there. So that basically the day very good day in terms of price action. The bars were so small for what we could see next day. For example, we see here, the proportion of the bars looks really really bigger here, right? When it goes to Friday, the 8th, International Days of the Women. So congrats all the women's traders that are around the world. I wrote something. I just learned to respect and then admire women's very early in my life. So my wife was my mother was a really admirable person and makes everything that she needs to make in order to make it what we are as a family. So that's thanks to a woman like my mother. But then going back here to what happened in the day, right? So we have bar one breaking out above height of yesterday. So that's a good long, and we see follow through on two and three. So those are the first trades always in long. Then we have an inside bar in five. We can take that one. So it's a micro channel, very good micro channel, leaving couple of micro gaps here. Looks a strong micro channel. Then what do you expect from the micro channel? That's what I say here. So nine we expect buyers below bars. We see that at nine, but then 10 is a bear bar, so it looks strange because nine we expect from nine we expect follow through from nine and then started that second leg up, right? Spike and channel here. So it comes 10, and then And then we have some buyers below 10, right? 12 and 11 is a H1. So we can say from this H1, you can even go long here in 11, looking for the second leg up, and then it fails. Why it fails? We can answer. So it's a H1 bull flag failing. So it's the first alert that you need to light. It's that one because it shouldn't fail after this strong macro up. It should, in a healthy, strong trend, H1 like this, from this failed L1, should have followed through up and didn't have it. And then an H1 didn't have followed through. What is really happened here? So we can start to think that it might not be strong, one, strong bull trend. And second is that, well, we need to be careful because it could become in a trading range. So 13 is a L2. And L2 will follow through. Come on, guys, what's really happening here? Right, so it looks more like a trading range price action rather than a strong trend. But then we have an L3 here failing and H3 or a H2 bull flag here in 17. So that's a good long too again. And then it needs to work. If it didn't works, it means that we're gonna be in a trend range or something else, right? So this setup failed at EMA even, so in a good support. So what's happening here? So when 18 came up, it's a dodgy. You can, closing above the moving average, you can wait one more bar. And I took this one and I took the stop below 16. That's normal because that's what you're expecting from this after this micro channel. Don't go to tell me that you're gonna, I was half a crystal ball. I know that this H2 is not a good long, so I will sell that one because 13. Don't tell me that. That's bullshit. This is a good setup for buying. It fails, normal. That's low probability. So and then 11, 14, 19 is a wedge. 1920. This is a wedge double top here in the breakup point. Come on. Don't tell me that you're not gonna put a stop order above 21. I will do that. That's a normal things to do, right? But then when 22 sell the 21, it's clear that we have now a failed wedge set up here below 20. So you can sell 22 despite that you have one here, but now it's a failed wedge breakout. So and then 22, 23, 24, those are selling, breakout selling of the failed wedge, and you're looking for failed wedge measure move down that is going to be like, let me see, where is that, from here to here will be like here in 33. Look at that. It's basically there. That's the target for the failed wedge. So it was a trade-off, let's say, of, because we have what's a trade-off, 20 points. These swings here, the one it got, if you get out here, 17.5 points, right, something like that, and 20 points down here. So you can sell here, you can expect the breakout pullback to one here, 26, selling that fade, even selling below 27, that's a L1. You have one leg down, pullback, leg two. So you have now this target here, right? So then it makes a TTR right after we got the micro wedge here, and the target of the failed wedge here, two legs up here, and then trend resumption in 39. So wedge, two legs up, one, two, sideways totally, and then trend resumption. So 39 is maybe best trade of the day. Probably best trade of the day with 2 or 3 here. It's very clear. Stop here. It's a 39. It's the best trade of the day you can get from them until this target here, 27 point swing. That's amazing. That's the best one ever, right? So this is good one, 2 legs down, and then target. We have here an L1 fail. We cannot go long here because sort of good tiny bars. This is a breakout of the low of yesterday too. So we can have a breakout pullback and get the third legs down here. We didn't have that. We have an FBO with 55, and then you can buy above 55 with stop below that bar. And then the 55 gave us 16 more points. So, well, this is great. So we see here 117.5 17.5 swing. Then you might have to take this stop here. You might take this stop normal. If you for example fade this 20 and then comes 21 and you put your stop below 1, probably you might have this stop too. But if you go here short, it's 20 points. If you go here short, it's 27 points. If you go here long, waiting for the best entry, you get 70 points. So you might have like a 60 points green versus probably 15 points stop loss. This is a great day for swings on E-mini. I hope you were green. I didn't trade during the afternoon because I was basically after here, didn't trade. So I get this one and I get my stop here below. That was basically what I did. Then this is really nice. I hope you guys capture those trades. Okay. So really, I would like to have days like this, more frequently. It was 17. No, it was yeah, 70 points range. It's really nice day to get some money. So hope you like this video, and then please click on like and share with anyone else you think that could be benefit for them. Okay. Have a great weekend.